Hiya peeps, it's Lemmy here. So today we are doing something pretty similar to my Mario game collection, but instead I'm going to show you every single game I have on all the 4 different Nintendo consoles I have that do not have Mario as the main protagonist. Well, I have 41 Mario games. That's basically just the majority of my video game collection. I do have a few video games that are not Mario. So let's get into it. And first, we're going to go through the DS games. Now, as you can see here, there's quite a few DS games here. The first one is, now this is a classic, Dr. Kawashima's Brain Training, How Old Is Your Brain? And I never really played this one when I was a kid. My parents more played this one. I mean, it's good. The next one is Disney Friends. Now, I've said in my last video, one of my interests is Disney, and everyone knows this. And I don't know who got this for me actually, but I still actually go back to it every once in a while because it is a pretty good game. So basically, you look after the little green alien from Toy Story, Stitch, Dory, Winnie the Pooh, and Simba. And you just have fun with them and stuff, and you just become friends with them. I really like it. I used to think they should be a sequel for this, but with more characters. You know, like I think it'd be fun if like Bean Bomb from Inside Out came into the scene. Yeah, other than that, it's a fun game. The next one is, so my interest when I was little was Moshi Monsters. A lot of British kids had this interest, like me. They used to be trading in school of like figurines and cards and stuff. The Moshi Monsters Moshlins theme park. So you basically have to like create your own theme park and stuff with this. And I remember having a lot of different I was a dumb kid and didn't realise what you had to do. And then I realised you had to like I can't explain what you have to do on the final bit to unlock the kart racing part. But I didn't understand what you had to do, so I was just stuck on the first bit for ages until I realised, and I was like, I am dumb. I've always really liked the part where you look after the moshlings and stuff, but the thing I have to complain about is the mini games are always repeated. It would be nice if there was like different mini games for each one, but hey ho. I know everyone's going to say this is babyish and stuff, but I like this game, okay? It's called Peppa Pig Theme Park Fun. And the mini games are better than the Moshlins theme park actually, because they're all completely different in their own way. And it's so entertaining for some reason. This is the only Sonic game I own that actually focuses entirely on Sonic and not just Mario, not like the Mario and Sonic stuff. Sonic Classic Collection. So we've got 4 different games here: Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. This game's pretty good, you know, and I used to play it quite a lot. But I'm just not a Sonic fan, so that's why this is the only Sonic game I have. This is probably the worst DS game I own. 100 Classic Book Collection. I really don't know why I have this. This is just a game that I have, and I don't know why I have it. I got it from a charity shop. I think it was like only £1, so bargain. And I think I've tried to read in it The Curious Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I don't really get much through it, so This is one of my favourite DS games that's not Mario. Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll. I remember playing this around my cousin's house. She had it on her DS. Oh, I always really wanted it. And when I saw it in CEX, I jumped at the chance to get it. And well, here we are. It's just there's so many fun mini games. It is a little bit rage-inducing at times, but that's what puts the fun in it. And yeah, there's just so much to do, you know, and there's like 4 playable characters. It's great. I think this is probably the best non-Mario DS game I actually have. So that's a good start. That's all my DS games that are not Mario. Now let's move on to the Wii. Wait a minute, Lemmy. This isn't a non-Mario game. This is your second favourite Mario game on the Wii. You're correct. But actually... Ugh, look at that. It's because Super Paper Mario is right now in the Wii. By the way, I have completed Chapter 7 and oh my goodness, was it worth it. But this is Wii Sports. The game needs no introduction, but we don't have a case for it. Now, on to the other ones. Wii Play. I think, my personal opinion, Wii Play is better than Wii Sports because it's got a lot more games in it. It's got 9 different types of game. That is bad grammar. There's just so much things to do. You can shoot targets. You can try and find a Mii. You can like ride a cow. Just Dance. Just Dance took up a lot of my childhood actually. This one is not as good as the other Just Dance I'm going to show you in a bit. But we've got stuff like You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer, Heart of Glass by Blondie, Girls and Boys by Blur, oh yeah, and Dare by Gorillaz. I love that song. Ah! Sorry, I'm getting a little bit more... I'm getting a little bit excited. But yeah, Just Dance is good. I like Just Dance. But it's not as good as Just Dance 2. This, like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, made up most of my childhood. I cannot stress enough how much I played this with my mum. So we got songs like Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne, Walk Like an Egyptian by Bangles, awesome song. Satisfaction by Benny Benassi presents the Bees. And the layout of like how you select the songs feels so much better than the original. So when I got Mario Kart Wii, I also got 2 other games. And one of them was Hasbro Family Game Night Volume 2. Now, before you slam at me that this game is a little bit odd, which it is, there's actually the games are actually really fun in it. There's Bop It, there's Connect 4x4, which I just prefer to do Connect 4 because it's easier. Operation, we've got Jenga, and we've got Picture Wrecker. Yeah, it's just really fun. Also, you can dress up as Mr. Potato Head. Who doesn't want to dress up Mr. Potato Head, hey? Wii Sports Resort. Possibly, this is actually better than Wii Sports, in my opinion, as well. Because there are 12 different sports in the tropical island. You've got wakeboarding, frisbee, archery, basketball, tennis, golf, wild wing, crowds, cruising, Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. There's just so much to do in this game. Granted, you do need to use Motion Plus for it, and I had a bit of struggles when I got this, and I was like, what the heck is Motion Plus? Thankfully, my grandparents also own this game and they do have a Motion Plus Wii remote. Plus, they don't use their Wii as much. So I was able to nick one. And finally, Just Dance 3. My cousins had this game as well. And I always wanted this game because my cousins had it. And I never really got it until now. So you have stuff like No Limit by 2 Unlimited, Take On Me by Aha, Dance All Night by Anja, Venus by Bananarama, and just a lot more. And yeah, this game's awesome. I like this game. So that's all the Wii games. Now the pile's gonna get a little bit smaller because now we're on to the 3DS. Lemmy, can you get off those games, please? No. I'm just gonna have to push you off. Anyway, yes, there's only 2 3DS games I have that do not have Mario in them. Even though you can have Mario in it in the second one, but we'll get to that. But the first one is Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. You can basically just design homes in this game and that's it, but it is pretty addictive once you get into it. And there's just so many villages to do and stuff, and it's just, I'm not sure how many villages I've actually done now, so They've actually done a DLC called Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise, and we'll get to that in a moment. Let me get off you. So, let me hold that up for me, please. Oh, let me hold that up for me, please. Tomodachi Life, the best 3DS game of all time. Need I say more? Sorry about that. But Tomodachi Life, I've gone back into it. Maybe at some point I might do a video where I show you my island, because it is a very good island. And there's just so many things to say about this game, honestly. So many. Like, there's me's everywhere. It's just completely random, really strange. You can make me's marry people who they would never marry in real life. You can put in fictional characters. You can put in your actual people. Yes, I put in some of my friends and my cousins. And yeah, this is just a really weird game, and I absolutely love it. And it's just of all the personalization and stuff which make it awesome, and you never know what's going to happen next. So yeah, and ironically, all the other games I have are Mario games, but the ones I've played the most were these two. So that ends that short segment. Now onto the Switch. I'm sorry if the stuff is getting blurry now, but here is the final stack. Let's get into it. So this is actually the first ever Switch game I got. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. There's 3 different games. We got Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back, and Crash Bandicoot Warped. And I've tried to play through them, and I rage quitted every single time, so I have a feeling I'm not actually going to beat them. Minecraft! Yeah, I got Minecraft, actually, on the Nintendo Switch, to be surprised, because I do a lot of Roblox content. But I used to be obsessed with Minecraft. Minecraft needs absolutely no introduction, but the game does lag because it's on the Switch, but who cares? And this is actually the only one I have which has a 12 rating. Sega Mega Drive Classics. And the reason why it has a 12 rating is because there are quite a few games that have they're like run and gun, or like, you know, punch-in ones and stuff. There's a lot in here. Over 50. Over 50. That is nuts. Yeah, I'm not a humongous fan of Sega, okay? But I still have it just in case I want to go back into it. Now, this game I got so obsessed with, like everyone did in the time that we do not talk about. Animal Crossing New Horizons. This game is very good. Like, it accomplishes what it needs to accomplish. Oh yeah, there's also inside art. Look at that, isn't that pretty? When I first got it, I kind of regretted it at first, because I was like, oh, it only goes like every single day. It's not like levels and stuff. And yeah, and then I saw people play New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, and I got really, really jealous of them when I saw them playing it. And and then I realised how fun Animal Crossing New Horizons was, and I struggled to get off it for a long while. I was so addicted to it, and Animal Crossing became like a bit of a hyperfixation for me for a long while. But yeah, it's just now boring. So Animal Crossing New Horizons is a DLC called Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise. So it's like Happy Home Designer, but even better. And now I've got the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. I do want to do it, but there's all kinds of issues about Switch storage and stuff. I'm going to wait until I get an SD card, and then I'll see if I can play it. Now, Just Dance 2022. This is like Just Dance 1, Just Dance 2, Just Dance 3, and all the other Just Dances that came after that. But I don't know what to say about this. It's got songs like
Blackpink with Boomfire, 24K golden feet, Ian with mood, Black White Peas times Shakira, Girl Like Me, Taylor Swift Love Story, Taylor's version.
So I don't know what to say about this. I don't even know why I got this, because we hardly ever play it, but Oh well. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Woo woo! This one is my favourite. I love this game with a burning passion. And I don't know why, because there's just so much to do. There's the main story, there's the mini games, and there's the Magalore epilogue. Look at that. I am a bit of a Magalore fan. It's just so fun, and it doesn't matter if you've played this one or the original Wii version. Both games would be really good regardless. This is actually the only Kirby game I own. I do not own any Pokemon games, surprisingly, but I am hoping to get one very, very soon. Here's hoping, Magalore. Finally, Nintendo Switch Sports. I have no idea why we've got this. My dad just wanted it, and it was actually the only Switch game I have, which I did not ask for. We hardly ever play it. It's not as good as Wii Sports at all. It's got soccer, yeah, it's got golf, it's got tennis, it's got all kinds of different things. They've just added basketball as well, believe it or not. But I just don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I mean, if it made my dad happy, then okay. Now, remember when I said I don't have any Pokemon games? Bye-bye. Pokemon Sun for the 3DS. I would have preferred to get one for the Switch, but it doesn't really matter. I've got a Pokemon game now. It's good so far. Right now, almost all my Pokemon have fainted, so I have to get help for them. But this is my starter, Litten. So, yeah. I now have a Pokemon game, and I'm very happy with it. I guess that's it. I mean, it's a pretty short video, but what else could I do? I will get back to actual normal gameplay, like, in the next video. But until then, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!